Hey guys, it's Jenny from vitalitybyjenny.com, and today I wanted to give you a quick tip, something that I just experimented with yesterday. So I'm trying to remember what day it is. So yesterday was Doug's birthday, and I was so proud of him because he chose to stay raw even through his birthday. When we normally make a cake and ice cream, vegan, of course. But we do the whole cake and ice cream thing. We like to go out to eat. We really like to, use food to celebrate our birthdays. But when we had decided at the beginning of the month to do 30 days, 100% raw, he knew that he was going to be going through his birthday, and he decided to stay raw anyway. And so I was very proud of him. So I ended up making a raw birthday cake for him, which he said he loved. I didn't have any of it last night because I just didn't feel like eating it. But he said it was really good, so that was great. And then we also made a little bit of a special salad. It ended up being pretty good. I liked it quite a bit. And what I had done was sprouted some lentils. And I am not one that normally uses sprouts, and especially I never would have thought to sprout lentils before, but I came to a point when I was eating cooked foods that I really enjoyed lentils, and I decided that I wanted to give them a try. So, to sprout lentils, all you have to do is take these little green lentils and cover them with water overnight. And then the next day drain the water out and then just rinse them with water about 3 times that day. And by the evening time, they'll have little itty bitty tails on them, and that you'll know that they're sprouting. And by that time, they are, fairly soft. They have a little bit of a crunch to them, but very easily eaten. And they are a really good addition to salads. And they're also low in fat still. They're higher in protein, so if you are trying to stick to, strictly a low protein amount, then maybe this isn't something that you want to do often, but it is fun to do every now and then just to have something a little bit different. So I threw about a cup of these sprouted lentils onto a salad last night with, we had tomatoes and pineapple and lentils, and I feel like I'm missing something, but anyway, that was the base of it, with of course a big head of romaine. And then I made a creamy curry dressing that I put on top of it, and it was really good, really good. So I would invite you to, just experiment. That's the thing, like I said in my last video, that I'm trying to do more of on this raw challenge, is just to allow myself to experiment and force myself to experiment a little bit more, and to kind of come out of my comfort zone a little bit. And it was really nice to have the little extra crunch on top of your salad that doesn't have to come from nuts. And I'm trying to think of all different kinds of ways that I can use these babies now, so I'm very excited. And one other tip that I wanted to give you is that I actually had came across the recipe that I used for last night's salad on a traditional raw food site. This can be a really good place for you to find new recipe ideas, as long as you are open and you know how to change things around a little bit. So you want to look for recipes that are going to, do well with some changes, because obviously you're not going to want to use all the nuts and all of the high fatty foods that they tend to use on those types of sites. But some of their recipes, like this one, I only had to change a little bit. The dressing called for coconut meat and coconut water, which the water would have been fine, but I didn't have coconut, 1, and 2, coconut meat is a little bit more fatty. So we just ended up using some fresh almond milk, which doesn't have that much fat in it. And it also called for olive oil to be put in the sauce, and I just omitted that altogether. And it ended up being quite good. And I know that I could have thickened the dressing up a little bit with some zucchini or something like that, and that would have been great too, but I didn't. I just left it out, and it was delicious. So if you're like me and you had recipes that you used to enjoy when you were a high-fat raw foodist, then you can try to incorporate them back into your diet if they're things that you really enjoyed, and just taking measures to reduce the amount of fat that's in them. So the tips for the day are to sprout some lentils, give them a try, or other sprouts, of course, too, but the sprouted lentils were really good. And then also to play around with old recipes that you really enjoyed and just find ways to reduce the amount of fat or to make it healthy in a way that you'll feel good about today. So if you would like some healthy salad dressing recipe ideas, then you can jump on over to happysexyhealthy.net, and right there I'm giving you a free recipe ebook that has lots of healthy salad dressing ideas in it that you can download instantly and use on your sprouted lentil salad tonight. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.